Hello everyone, welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. We had a great sales night last night. Today is Wednesday, by the way, so that's kind of unusual for us. Wednesdays are usually kind of not great.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a huge amount dollar wise. It was good.
Yeah.
But it was mostly just we like to see
Bulk.
Quantity.
Yes.
Quantity of items going out because we know we can do quantity if the sales start coming. So, yeah, I'm happy. Like the sales day we had yesterday, if we can just have that every day, that's what we want right there. So happy about that, eBay.
We're going to get to pull an order shortly, but first we thought we would just talk a little bit about the winter seller update on eBay.
Yeah, and the only reason I know about it is because I saw a post in the Facebook group by Virgil. So thank you, Virgil, for calling this to our attention.
The reseller water cooler.
Yeah, there's a link to that down below too, if you would like to join. Yeah, it's a good Facebook. I learn as much there as I answer questions. Sometimes I learn much more because I see other people's questions getting asked, or in this case, like Virgil brought everyone's attention to the winter seller update, which Candace, I normally don't pay attention to that.
We don't keep an eye on that stuff. We just don't. I mean, I say we don't have time. We just don't make the time, I guess.
Well, and they don't. A lot of times they don't really like publicize it that much to where it's real noticeable. Like they don't put it as a thing. A lot of times,
like a banner or something.
A banner on the seller hub or anything, Yeah. But I thought we would just quickly hit some main points. We are going to put a link to it down below because I do think it's worth reading in detail, especially if some of the parts apply to you more than others. Okay, so sell it faster recommendations. That's not that drafts of your listings will now be saved for 75 days after their last update. That's a minor thing to look at. One good one, improvements to reduce unpaid items extended to seller initiated offers. That one's kind of cool. This change of seller-initiated offers will help reduce unpaid item incidents by requiring buyers to pay for the item in order to accept your offer. If a buyer abandons the checkout page, the item will still be available to other potential buyers. So that's awesome because
this is for when we as sellers initiate the offer.
Right.
That's where most of our unpaid stuff comes from, or where they take several days to pay. Actually, you're right. Like that is like whenever I go through and I'll bulk send like 50 offers out, and then somebody buys something like that. That scenario is the most likely time for us to not get paid. Right.
So that's great. Yeah. And I like, I criticize eBay sometimes. I do love selling on eBay, but I'm critical of them a lot of times. However, the changes they've been making to people paying on the offers and stuff, it's made a huge difference in the number of non-paid things we have.
Right.
I'm not saying there's not bugs for them to work out, because I know there are, but in general, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, they're working on it, and we're glad to see that.
We have a lot less now. Last week we had a couple.
We had like 4, I think, last week.
Yeah, but one of them ended up getting paid for. It was actually my fault for not noticing a message. They wanted to buy some other stuff. But the other, and then another one got paid for, but then we had 2 that just got relisted.
Never heard from them. They got relisted.
Right. And so what they're talking about there, that would do away with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a good thing. Now the big one is update to fees and financials. And wait, hang on. I want to look at this. I always like corporate messaging here.
I know.
We're invested in building a vibrant marketplace that simplifies selling and helps you reach more buyers. But with rising costs in the market, we've made an adjustment to the per order fee for orders over $10.
You like that adjustment term instead of we raise the fee.
Increase or raise?
Yeah.
Adjustment.
Yeah.
Like that, come on. I find that kind of wording and all the other flowery stuff Like, just say you're raising the fees. I mean, come on, that's what it is. Just say what it is. Just all those words, man. It doesn't take that many words to say the fees going up.
And look, I kind of get it. Like, fees go up sometimes on stuff with inflation. Employees are expecting more pay with inflation, so I get it. You know, I don't like it, but I get it. You know. Yeah,
this one is. For me, I agree with you, first of all.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
But for me, this one is deceptive because it's like literally, if you ever heard the term nickel and diming.
Yeah.
This is literally nickel and diming us.
Diming and diming.
Actually, just diming.
Yeah.
Because on every sale you make on eBay, you're going to pay a final value fee. And I can't remember what it is. Go look it up go Google it or whatever. It's like 13 point something percent, or different categories or different percentages. In general, I think it's like 13 dot something. And then you also pay per order 30 cents plus the final value fee.
Yeah, like a flat per order fee.
Right. And it has been 30 cents. Well, now it's going from 30 cents to 40 cents per order, which it's not a big deal, right? On a per order basis, it's a dime, but you know, it does add up. So like I think we sold about 360 items last month. It doesn't start till March, but if they would have had it last month, that would have been an increase in fees for us of about $36, assuming everything we sold was over $10.
So what it is anything over $10 is going up 10 more cents.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know, hey, like that, it's not going to stop us from selling on eBay, obviously. It's probably not going to stop anyone from selling on eBay, which is why from eBay's perspective, it's probably pretty smart.
We'll just raise all of our listing prices by 10 cents.
Oh, of course we will. Sure we will.
That was $3.99. Now it's $4.09.
Yeah.
$4.09.
Yeah, I mean, higher fees are never good. They're never good, but
that reminds me of something too.
What's that?
You know how we get like our quarterly coupon, and Lonnie has said this, like our quarterly coupon amount has stayed the same throughout, but the price of the stuff you can buy with it has gone up.
And it all
with inflation.
Right.
So why hasn't the money we've gotten gone up with inflation?
Yeah,
maybe it will now that they're getting more fees.
Yeah, and the whole eBay shipping supply coupon thing that you get with a store, it's always we all know that it's a gimmick, because like they give you like $50 for your coupon, and with that $50 you could buy about probably $30 worth of stuff, right, if it was priced correctly. Right. But then they jack up the prices on that stuff. It's like, it's a weird, like,
and we're kind of joking. We're not complaining because it's free stuff.
It's not free though, because you pay for it.
I know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I think most of us would rather just, skip the coupon. We know it's only worth about $30, not $50.
Take it off my fees every
Take
month.
that, yeah, like $30. It's a $30 benefit approximately for us with the level store we have.
Yeah, they could waive this per item fee for us instead of doing that. Right? That
would be better for us if they did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they would not do that. but yeah, all these little nickel and dime situations, I would much rather have, like, as far as the shipping coupon goes, and that's way off track.
Yeah, we got way off track, sorry.
But as far as that goes, I would much rather they just make our store level cost $10 less a month.
Yeah. Rather
than give us a $30 thing that they're telling us is worth $50.
Yeah.
I understand. It's marketing mumbo jumbo stuff. I'm insulted by that kind of stuff usually.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't, whatever. Their boxes are good. I like their boxes. I do.
They're not bad.
The quality you get for that money is good.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that much. Mm-hmm. But that per order thing, if you sell a dozen things a month, it's nothing. It's like, that would be like $1.20 a month, Yep. But if you sell a lot, if you sell 500 things a month, you're talking $50. You're talking $600 a year.
Yeah.
It's not insignificant.
Right.
At any kind of scale, it becomes not insignificant. Like if we had to write, like if every month eBay said we're going to start, like we sell about 360 items a month. We're going to start, we're going to increase the price of your store by $36 per month. That would seem
like crazy.
That would be like, man, that's a huge increase.
Right.
And that's basically what's going on in our case.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, again, we're putting the link to the winter seller update down below. Yeah, it's not remember y'all, it's not an increase. It's not more. It's an adjustment.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment. Mm-hmm. All right, Candace, you ready to pull some orders?
Yep, let's go. First thing is Flex Seal on 10 Foxtrot. This is the white liquid again.
Okay.
I guess people are doing spring fixing up and stuff.
Yeah, boats and
RVs
and campers.
Yeah. That one sold for $17.99. It's going to Brooklyn, New York. Didn't we just sell some to New York like 2 days ago or something? Or
we've sold several times to Brooklyn lately.
Yeah. Huh. They must be talking about us up there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, we're big in New York City.
All the neighbors are like, you should buy from Shedflix.
Yeah, we're up in Times Square on the TV thing, I'm sure. They're probably watching us They probably watch us every night on that big TV in Times Square. In Tokyo, same thing.
Yeah. Okay, next order has 3 items on it. We have a Happy Meal toy in the Digimon drawer. It's Uptown Mo B. Digimon is back here.
Oh, yeah. And what is it called again?
It's the only Happy Meal toy in there.
Oh, it's the McNugget guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sold for $7.99. Yeah,
and look, if y'all happen to see these out in the wild.
Yeah, we found something out after we opened them.
Where's it? Oh, yeah. The
little 3-digit or 4-digit code tells you which one is in the box.
Yeah, TCB 651. That tells you, and the reason we found that out is because
somebody was listing them new sealed. I'm like, how do they know what's in there?
And they were saying which one it was.
They had that number in their title, and I'm like, dang it! I just jumped right in and didn't do my research.
So if you see a big pile of these sealed somewhere, and you want to look, do your homework ahead of time. And figure out what the TCB number is.
You can see if it's the golden nugget.
Yeah, maybe you could get the golden nugget. That's right.
Which I told Lonnie, I wonder how many McDonald's employees figured that out and pulled out the golden nugget.
Well, here you go. Here's your whoa, hang on. Wait. Oh, wait. I'm going to give you.
That one's defective. Let me grab you.
I'm going to give you a good one. Here you go.
This is the good one. Okay, next thing on that order is a poster. It's that cool Zaps poster. It's number 2 up there.
Okay, I already set up. I knew I was going to pull the poster. I'm headed up. All right, let's see. This thing is, there we go. Super cool, super unique.
Yes.
All right. Although, actually, we did find the artist. The original artist, and he's selling them brand new for a lot more than we are, of course.
But we got $58.49 for it.
We got $58 for that poster?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yep. And then a Funko Rock Candy Harley Quinn on 6 Delta. This is the black and white version.
That is.
Otherwise, I would have kept it.
I mean, you remember all those cool statues, the black and white statues I had?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
From Guy?
Lucky for you, I wasn't working here at the time.
Oh man, you'd have like 5 of them.
I'd have at least one up there. And ever since then, like I've started like looking. If we find one in the wild, probably gonna keep it.
What? Which one?
I don't know. I don't really like I don't think I like the black and white ones. I like the color ones.
Yeah.
And the comic book version of her, not like from the movies. Like the Margot Robbie.
Oh, okay.
I like the comic version. And then the color with the gesture, the red and black.
Okay, so you would want Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking about the statues in general.
Oh, yeah, no.
Those are like so cool.
Oh, yeah. That one's over $17.99, and all 3 of those things are going to Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin, and I'm assuming you can't pack that.
No, I'm not going to be able to combine. Well, I could combine shipping on these 2.
Yeah.
So I definitely will do that, but the poster just got to go by itself.
Yeah,
like there's no there's no like easy way, or not even easy.
Not
there's
cost effective.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay, and then on 3 Bravo, we sold the other From Our House to Yours cookbook. If you remember, we pulled one yesterday.
Were they different?
Yeah. Well, no, they're the same cookbook. I just had 2 of them.
Yeah. Okay. From Our House to Yours.
Yep. $9.99 for that. Those were put out by the Boyles Parish Foster Care Department.
Okay, gotcha.
We sold a Italian.
What?
Italian doorbell slot. It's on 8 Delta.
I know where that is.
I'll move this ladder out the way.
Man, that was a really good buy for us. 8 Delta, you said. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's in here. That was a really good buy. Taking a little bit of time to sell them all, but
we got a lot of stuff at that sale for really good prices, like a lot of brass.
Yeah, they had a bunch of brass stuff, and like once we started that sale, once we started buying,
their prices went down.
Right, they is like
and luckily for us, the door slots were some of the last things we bought.
Right.
So that one sold for $39.99. It's going to Floral City, Florida.
I think we ended up paying about $4 of whack for these.
Something like that, yeah. This is something I didn't think would sell ever, and I'm surprised. And it's
who listed it, you or me?
It looks like one of my listings.
Okay, so you listed something you didn't think would ever sell.
Well, you bought it.
I do that all the time. I list stuff I don't think is going to sell all the time, and then it surprises me.
Actually, I don't know if we bought it or picked it up from Kevin.
What is it? I'm dying to know.
It's a vintage 19. Oh, this is definitely my title.
What?
Vintage 19876.
Oh yeah. No. I listed that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I put I saw the typo. Whenever the order came in, I saw the typo. Vintage 19876. Wait, that's not. That's definitely.
It's definitely vintage. We just don't know how vintage.
19876. Candace, that would be like almost 10,000 years in the future, right?
No. Okay, it's an MLS real estate listing book.
Yeah, this is. I want like. I really want. I don't want to tap the glass too much, but I really want to ask these people, why in the world do you want this?
Maybe they're doing some study. They're studying real estate prices through the years.
That just seems like a stretch, man.
It might be a hobby of theirs.
What, MLS collection book?
Maybe
MLS
it's
book?
somebody that just collects real estate stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised that sold too.
Yeah, and I mean, mainly because of the condition, the writing all over it.
Yeah, but it has all these. It has all these numbers and stuff.
I know, for numbers people, that's a dream.
Candace, doesn't it seem like all this stuff would be like you get it like online or some like archives?
Maybe not if it's from the 70s.
Yeah, I don't know. 80s. It's 1987, 76.
From like the Alexandria, Pineville area. It's not like it's a big metropolitan.
Okay, and look where it's going.
Yeah, it's going to Seattle, Washington.
None of this makes sense.
It's sold for $19.99.
I'm just glad it's sold. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
We don't have to understand it though. We just have to ship it.
Next item or items, a lot of 2 Garbage Pail Kids Crashers in the box, 10 Charlie.
Okay. Crashers, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're back here behind the guys. The buyer's choice. Okay.
Doesn't buyer's choice sound like some grating of like beef or something? Oh no.
Buyer's choice. It sounds like
But buyers is not spelled like that.
No, it's spelled BYERS.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Those sold for $17.99. I could have gotten probably $25 for the pair, but the plastic on them is busted up in a couple of places.
Yeah, you can see like cover, right here.
So yeah, they sold for $17.99.
And this one's really bad. Look, this one's cool. It's Atom Bomb.
Yeah.
I think that might be card.
It's one of the early cards.
It's one of the early cards. I know that. I think we've had it before. Okay.
Okay. And the cube. Lonnie sold my iPad.
I did. Candace, up till what? I bought you a new one for Christmas. What? Christmas before last, right?
Yeah.
But prior to Christmas before last, Candace would watch Netflix on this before she would go to bed every night.
Every night, watch Netflix.
And basically, this iPad is in such good condition because, like, you never brought it anywhere.
I never carried it around anywhere. It just sat right there on my bed.
Sat right there next to her bed. And we had this one, this iPad, and then we had one of my old iPads, and then one of Molly's old iPads.
Yep.
We came across all of them, so this week I'm going to get all of them listed. I'm going to list my old iPad today.
Yeah, basically I would probably still be using that sucker, but Netflix didn't support the new iOS.
Or no, they didn't support the old iOS.
Yeah, the old iOS. So I went to watch one day, I'm like, what the heck? I think I was in the middle of a series or something. I was so mad. So yeah, that's why I had to get a new one. Okay, next item. First item out of the Cricker drawer.
Where's this going, did you say?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. It's Salem, Oregon, and I think that's a capital.
It is. Okay. It's a capital. That's right. That's why I was like, I knew we had a couple of capitals today. So.
Do you know where Oregon is?
Yeah, Oregon's right above California. It's right in between California and Washington.
Okay, look at you learning geography.
Yeah, geography. It's easy. It's easy, kids.
All right, Cricker drawer.
Cricker. Yeah, no, this is a funny sale.
Weebelow's patch.
Yeah. And I don't normally say who buys things. It's just one.
Yeah.
Well, there's two in here. In one baggie. That's odd.
Yeah. Rare. Let me look at the listing.
It's rare. There's two right here in this one drawer. How rare is it? Does it really say rare?
It does.
What? It would say rare for this?
I think because maybe they're new. I don't know.
How is that rare?
I must have copied somebody's.
That's not rare. You know.
Oh. It says last 3 sold, so.
Last one?
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be 2?
No.
Oh, well, I'll figure that.
We had 4 listed, and maybe somebody canceled or.
Oh, wait. Last one. That's the active one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, all right.
So they get one. Yeah.
Man, how in the world do we ever sell anything? How do we get any, like, we're so dumb, y'all.
Our titles, 19876 and a rare Boy Scout patch.
We are horrible.
That is not a rare Boy Scout patch. It's probably the most common one.
These videos must be inspirational because people are like,
if they can do it.
If they can do it, I know I can do it. And you're probably right.
Yep.
So, yeah, this is an interesting story about this, right?
Yes.
Where's it going?
It's going to the namesake of the drawer.
It's going to Cricker.
Yeah.
It's going to Cricker stuff.
Yeah, Cricker stuff.
Cricker saw Cricker stuff.
Cricker bought some of Cricker stuff.
Yes. I guess he saw because we showed on video us changing the custom SKUs over, and then you could see everything that was in that drawer, and boom. I just have to take one of those out. I can't send both.
$8.99. Should I say the city? It's not a capital.
Where's it? Yeah.
Okay, Columbia, Missouri.
There you go.
Okay. Next order, 2 items. Woo-wee! This is a good packing thing here. You might want to... Okay.
Roll up. Might want to what? Quit?
One Echo. It's a beer stein.
Okay. Yeah. Good. I think we might actually have...
Is there a bunch down there?
Oh, yeah, one Echo. Okay. Oh, yeah, we actually do have 4 beer steins here.
Let me show the picture.
So I'm not sure which one it's going to be. Oh, they're not that big, though.
It has a guy kind of lounging and a girl in a red skirt. It's like...
It's usually some dude trying to hook up with some girl on the...
She's got her little milkmaid picture and she's got her hand...
I think I see it. Candace, you're very good at describing beer stein scenes. Maybe you missed your calling.
It says Keinen Tropfen im Beckermeer.
All right, hang on. This is a really nice stein.
It is.
Doesn't this look different and feel it?
Yeah, I love how they're like raised.
It feels way different and looks. That's a nice one.
Yeah, the good ones are gonna have this raised on here, like from the mold, and
it doesn't say Avon on the bottom.
Right, that too.
It says Gerzit, West Germany, which dates it.
Yes.
That dates it sometime post World War II to Late
It all
80s.
came down.
Yeah.
So that's sold for $22.49. And then also on that order, 2 Libby vintage circus glasses, which Lonnie just touched and moved them yesterday.
I did.
10 Delta.
I did. Look, I wanted to put another comic box up here because this one was full. So we moved a few items from here, and I was calling the items out as I was moving them so Candace could change them on the on eBay. And where'd I put them right here. That's where I put them. Touched it, and 8 hours later it sold.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping they would never sell so I can keep them.
They are cool, aren't they?
Yeah. I've got a small little collection of like clear, colorful vintage drinking glasses going. Yeah.
These are really cool.
They were worth enough money where I had to sell them. $24.99 is what we got for them.
One of the moderators of the Facebook group, she bought, I think it was thousands.
Oh yeah, the old jelly jar glasses, right?
No. No. They're not like this, but I think they're like a lot of
like the fast food ones.
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah, like with cartoon characters. It's the old vintage ones.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like good ones. Yeah. Like she bought thousands of them. Right. She's making a killing on it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, those sold for $24.99, and those items are going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Okay.
Digimon drawer.
Again. All right.
Midwinter brand Spring Blue Flower Salt and Pepper Shaker.
Oh.
Those are from Kevin and Danielle.
Okay.
I would have never thought to pick those up. And they sold for $37.49.
They are really good pickers.
Yes.
We have so many things like this we got from them. They were like,
would have been like, I wouldn't have.
We're like, what is this? Yeah. What did we buy from? What did we buy here? And they can't look it up. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, so $37.49 to Wilmington, Delaware. Okay, next order, Hobbit 40, Media Scene Magazine. It's got the man on it.
The man. Oh, I know who that man is. It's Media Scene Preview.
Yep.
Like I said, see how full this box is? I need to empty this sucker out a little bit. But I do have a whole new box started right here. And I had to go to storage to get some paper this morning. Here we go.
Did you pick up more door closers?
I did. I picked up another door closer. Yeah. Picked up some paper. Picked up a few boxes. A lot of that stuff's in the trunk. And also picked up some more books to list. Yeah, there's the man. Boy, he was about as cool as it got for a while there.
Oh, man, our childhood, that's what it was all about.
Right.
$12.99 for that, going to Sarasota, Florida. Another man I like.
Huh? What? Okay.
Hobbit 41.
22 years, Candace.
Hobbit 41, Star Wars Insider, The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. All right. Okay. You want me to dress up as Boba Fett for you? Fat. Boba Fett.
That would be fun.
I'm not Boba Fett. I'm
Fat Man.
I'm Boba Fett. Okay.
$10.99 for that, going to Pomona, California.
Okay.
Man, it's been a while. Crown Royal bags under the bench.
Been a while.
One lot of 10.
Oh man, it has been a while. We do have.
They're like behind stuff.
No, actually,
I moved them all down there.
Candace went under there and organized not too long ago, so that was actually pretty easy.
$12.59 going to Sanford, Maine. We have a cookbook, Taste of Georgia. 3 Charlie.
Georgia. Taste of Georgia. It's a little more than a taste.
I know, it's a big cookbook.
Looks like one of those Russian novels here. Yeah. Look at that. Okay.
Guy, we've picked up a bunch of cookbooks from Guy this passed by, and a lot of them had this.
Look, it's got wood grain.
I know, isn't that cool? There were like 3 or 4 that were the Southern Living Hall of Fame edition.
Okay.
So I made sure to put that in the title, so I don't know if it matters or not. $14.99 for that, going to South Berwick, Maine.
All right, that's up there near Ryan.
Yep. Hobbit 25, Hendrix Electric. Requiem, Columbara, and Macomb.
Yeah, look, you had me at Hobbit 25. All right.
It's a graphic novel.
Yeah, it's a cool looking book. I didn't know they made a Jimi Hendrix graphic novel, but here we have one now.
Is it Jimi Hendrix? I
Yeah.
didn't know, cause
See, he's like licking his guitar.
Yeah.
See that?
I guess it doesn't matter now, but I probably would have put.
You ever heard of a guitar lick?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that.
Literally a guitar.
Yes, it's literally a guitar lick.
$11.99 for that to Springfield, Illinois.
Capital.
All
right, Illinois. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Wait, did we have it already marked?
I don't think so. No, it's not because it's on the Great Lakes, and I believe this is Wisconsin.
Huh?
What?
Is Illinois below it?
I think Illinois is here, but we'll double check.
I thought where you said Wisconsin, I'm probably wrong there. Let me look real quick.
In this Michigan right here?
Yeah,
that's on both sides.
That is for sure.
And then I think Illinois is right there.
Okay, let me look real quick.
The other possibility would be here, but I think it's here.
Lonnie is
right. What? Hang on, let me see.
I think. Oh yeah, this is with. I was looking at.
Oh wait, I'm on Indiana.
No, Illinois is here.
No, I did Indiana. I did. Damn it. All right.
Yes, the white one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Boom.
I couldn't tell from this angle where you put it.
Okay, man. Oh well, we got another capital. How many? Man, we got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
12. That's a lot.
Yeah.
We're actually going faster than I thought we would.
Mm-hmm.
And we have some capitals that aren't that easy to get too so far.
I know. We have one more item in the D&D drawer.
Okay.
It's a metal brass statue, Lord Shiva.
How many? We don't have a whole lot of days where we don't sell brass.
I know. I think we're running low. We need to hit some more garage sales.
We do, man. I was thinking that last night. That
it's not going to be this Saturday, unfortunately. I have to go pick up all the cookies for our cookie booths. $16 for that. It's going to Pahrump, Nevada.
Pahrump. That sounds like a sound.
It sounds like it would be in a song or something.
That sounds like this. That sounds like the sound of a Pahrump. That sounds like the sound of like
a flat tire.
Yeah.
Pahrump.
Yeah. Those of y'all that play RuneScape, this looks a lot like. Just ignore the part in the middle. That looks a lot like a protein cog. So y'all know what I'm talking about if you play RS3. So that's everything, huh?
That's everything.
That's a good sales day.
That is. I'm happy with that.
I'm very happy, and like I love the volume, the quantity getting out of here.
But nothing really huge.
Nothing too like. I'm gonna have to be careful with, like on these. I have these boxes.
Yeah, explain to them what you're playing.
I have these boxes like this that I can double box those, and then that way they're not going to clank together and stuff. So that's kind of my plan for that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this stuff packed and let's see what else we get into. Okay, I'm starting to go through another box here.
He just disappointed me. Man, I loved this movie. Staying Alive. Staying Alive. So he pulls up the coffin and it says poster included. I'm like, if there's a poster in here, I'm keeping it. Look what it freaking is. They could have done so much better.
By the way, this is a French magazine.
It's a French magazine.
It's kind of cool.
Look at that picture. I mean, come on.
I do not need Travolta nipple on a poster.
Oh, sweaty. Like, they could have done, I told him, like...
Travolta, what? What was that?
Huh?
Travolstallone?
Travolstallone.
John Travolstallone.
It's in French. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, they could have done like, like this one or this.
Yeah.
They did all a sweaty nipple picture.
Look, check out the back. The only other sellers are French of this magazine, so I'm only probably.
Now that's cool. There, Return of the Jedi in French.
Le Retour du Jedi.
Yeah, with a big old price tag over it.
That's kind of cool. It's an old. That's francs.
Francs.
220 francs, whatever. Yep. But yeah, it looks like there might be some
some interesting stuff.
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I mean, some of the stuff I think looks really cool ends up being like almost worthless.
Like Terry the Dragon Lady.
I know I saw how you peeked because you were like a little concerned.
I know.
I understand I know what you're concerned about.
Comics and a sexy lady.
Yeah.
It could be risque.
Oh, it quite often is. We don't show y'all everything that goes on in the shed. I'll tell you that. Check this out. This is interesting. Kremers, the Harvard Journal of Pictorial Fiction. Is that a textbook? What is that?
Maybe a guide to.
Oh, I think it is.
A college course, like a guide.
Look at that.
Oh, this sounds dirty.
The first Tandra album. Yeah, hang on.
Hey, look.
All right.
We got 3D glasses.
Oh, that's cool. 3D comic poster. Don't really see anything yet.
The loops.
Let me see when this one's going to get to the good part.
The Village People, the Rolling Clones. Okay, this is a what do you call it?
Satire.
Yeah.
Spoof satire magazine. Yeah. We have a lot of spoof type stuff in here.
There's so much comics and magazines out there that you never heard of.
Oh, this one's cool looking. Look. Yeah. The Horns of Elfland. Now, if I had to guess, I would think this would be worth. You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. Let me see what this is worth. It says 1976, or at least that artwork is. Archival Press. Let me look that up. Okay, so yeah, it's apparently they have some kind of music thing too. But like, here's that book right here, I think. Yeah, looks like people are asking $20 to $30, but then there's a sold.
I think it's more like $15 is what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't know what their condition was like or whatever, but yeah. This is the kind of that looks like it's probably about like mine.
Yeah.
You know. So that's probably around a $15 thing. Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Because like $15 thing
easy to list, easy to ship.
Yeah.
Doesn't take up a lot of space.
And it's worth listing.
Yes.
That's a good thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna hopefully find a bunch more stuff worth listing. That's what's gonna consume my next few hours here. Okay, so Candace, I'm just going through, and here's my stack of listables so far. Yeah, these are going to go on there too. I know those are decent. And here's this is the unlistable so far. So running about 50%. Not bad. Candace just interrupts I'm deep in thought, comping. Candace just interrupts me with this Tweety Bank, which is that worth listing?
$10. It's kind of modern. It's 1997.
I'd go ahead and list it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you have one somebody had one with that Six Flags souvenir.
Oh yeah.
Had Six Flags on it. It went for like $40.
Yeah. So Candace walks up to me. She goes.
I'm like, hey, look, this thing is pretty easy to open. You know, some banks like it's hard to get stuff out of, or you got to break them. I'm like, man, maybe there's a bunch of money in there. Like not change, but money. Nothing.
Empty.
Yeah.
But she asked me a what if question I thought was interesting. She said, what if, and which this is from the $2,000 store buy?
This is from the $2,000 eBay store buyout.
Okay, so she approached me and she said, what if there was $1,000 in there?
Like, what if there are a bunch of $100 bills just stuffed in this thing? Because you couldn't tell by picking it up, because usually you expect to hear change rattling, right? But what if there were a bunch of $100 bills in here? What should we do? Should we contact the person we bought it from and give it back to her, give her half of it, or just keep our mouth shut and keep it? So what would you do?
I want to hear what you would do first, if you don't mind.
I think I would reach out to her.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of.
I would want to keep some of it though, like a finder's fee.
Well, yeah, and look, she may even be watching right now. She is a viewer, but like we've come across. I'm just gonna look. Counterpoint. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
So we've come across. First of all, if there was $1,000 in there, do you think she knew the 1,000 was in there?
No.
I would think not.
No, she wouldn't
right?
have known, yeah.
So I don't think that would have been her money.
Right.
It would have been her money, but I don't think she would have known she had it, right?
Right.
So now that we bought out all of her inventory and we own it and we purchased it
as is,
as it sat,
yeah,
how would she be more entitled to what's inside of there than we are? Or how would she be entitled to any of it at all?
Right. No, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
I mean, I would like to say, yes, Pollyanna, I think I would love to say that. However, the truth, here's the fact.
Yeah.
This is not hypothetical for me.
I know it's happened to you before. However, it wasn't quite as personal.
Huh?
It wasn't quite as personal.
Yeah. Okay. So let me tell y'all the story, okay? And
link down below.
I'm gonna make y'all find it. I'm not that proud of it to link it, but I bought, this was years ago.
5 or 6 years ago.
It might be 4 or 5 years ago. It was before we had the shed here.
Yeah.
And I bought I was out garage sailing. I don't know if you were with me that weekend.
I was. I remember exactly where we got them.
Yeah.
I remember what they were stored in and everything.
Yeah. So we bought, I bought 2 boxes of CDs, 2 big boxes of CDs, and just various titles, nothing fancy, crazy, special. Yeah. And the reason I bought the CDs was I've been getting a lot of questions about Declutter app. Which Declutter, if you just want to get rid of media and don't care really how much you get for it, you just want to get something for it.
Instead of just donating.
Yeah. It's not a bad alternative. This is not I very rarely use it anymore. Declutter app.
It's not an endorsement.
No, not at all. And it never was. But I bought those CDs. I was thinking, Candace, this would be interesting if I made a video where I bought all these CDs at a garage sale. And then I use the Declutter app and I'll scan all these CDs in and see
if you make any profit.
And see how much profit I make. Yeah. And how easy was it and how does the whole thing go, right? And so I did. Now it was we bought 2 boxes of CDs for $10 at a garage sale, not far from here.
Yeah.
It's like 2 miles max.
Maybe not even that.
And $10 for him, and I pulled.
Well, he was filming.
I was filming, and I was kind of showing. Okay, now here's the process, and you scan, and it tells you, oh, don't accept that one. And you see that's because this is a BMG Club Edition or whatever. They don't take those, and I'm just going through the whole process or whatever. Turn the camera off, and then I go to scan one, and it's a keeper. I think it's like an Alison Krauss.
That sounds right.
That's the one it is. Alison Krauss CD. And so I don't know. They wanted to pay me 25 cents for it or whatever. So I just opened the case up with the camera not rolling. I opened the case up to make sure that the disc is in there before I put it in the ship to declutter pile, right?
Right.
I opened the case and I find a wad of 20s folded up in this CD case. And it was $200. It was 10 $20 bills stashed in this CD case. And that video got over 100,000 views.
Well, he turned the video back on to show.
Right. I'm saying, hey, turn the video on. And I'm like, y'all aren't going to believe this. I found $200 in this. And the video got some traction. It ended up getting like over 100,000 views, well over 100,000 views. I did a good title. I tried Declutter, then this happened or something like, I don't remember what it was, but it did really well.
Yeah.
Like the video made like over $1,000.
Right.
And I got the $200. And now the only unfortunate thing was, boy, you didn't think you were going to get this kind of a story out of asking me about the bank.
I thought about that when I asked you the question. That came into my mind because I knew you'd been in this situation before.
Okay, so you know me well enough to know that there's no such thing as there's no such thing as a yes or no.
No.
But so the really painful thing about that whole incident,
the
accusations, because my channel was pretty small at the time.
Yeah.
So in a small channel, typically everyone's going to be pretty friendly and, yeah, that's great video, Lonnie, and yeah, good job, guys, and wow, that was a fun one, you know, and
sales day, Lonnie.
yeah, everybody loves you here, Lonnie, and everything's great. Well, this particular video got outside of the scope of my normal audience, right, which knew me, trusted me, liked me, to just the randoms that don't know me, don't trust me, and they don't have an opinion of me.
Right.
I'm just a random guy.
Yeah.
And there's some random guy telling them I found $200 in a CD case, and they're like, yeah, sure you did. I got called a liar probably like 2,000 times.
A thief for not returning it?
And I also got called a liar saying I set it up. And the ones that did believe me, they thought I was a thief.
Yeah. They're like, you should return that money.
And I must admit, if I would have, see, here's the thing. Here's a problem I have with me keeping that money. Okay, here's the problem I have. If we were at that sale and I would have been, oh, look, Candace, there's some CDs, and I would have opened one up
and found the money there
and saw the money, I would have brought it, you know me, and I think you know that I would have brought that money to their attention immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I would have, hey, here you go. Because, like, I'm the guy.
Scenarios like that, not necessarily with big money like that, but we're looking at item to buy, and there's something personal or whatever in it, and we make sure they know, hey, do you want to keep this? You know, or...
Right. So why is it different? Now, it is different though, because once I bought it, and then I set it down for 2 weeks before I even touched it again, before I started going through the CDs. At that point, it is a little different for me calling it to their attention.
Yeah.
Because whenever I called, if I would have noticed it before I bought it, I would have been calling attention to something that they owned.
And I get it. I mean, here's another scenario for you. People talk about, you know, buying purses and coats, check the pockets, check this and that. What if we go to Goodwill and buy a coat? And we get home and we find money in that. Are we going to bring that back to Goodwill?
No.
No.
Never.
Never.
The more the merrier. Like if there's $500 in the pocket, I'm not bringing that back to Goodwill.
Right.
I'm not. And I didn't give.
Is it because there's not a person attached? It's just a corporation?
Yeah, it's just going to go to the general fund.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I go into Goodwill, I'll round up. You know,
maybe we should just go around Goodwill checking pockets.
Yeah, I don't know. Now, I must admit though that I do have like a moral conundrum with myself for keeping the 200. I don't feel great about it, and I could definitely make a case that a good person would have brought that money back.
Yeah.
And I probably should have.
Now, and I don't remember at that time, like if our money was tight, because we have had times when money was tight. And I don't know if that's what was going on or just...
No.
No?
No, no, it was like, no, it was as simple as finders keepers. That's it. How
finders keepers, losers vapors.
That's it. Like, and I don't know. I'll be honest, I do feel bad about that now.
You lose sleep every night over it.
I don't, but I do. You know what bothers me the most about the situation is the people that call me a liar for even...
Yeah.
So, having said all of that,
Tweety bird,
to answer your question, if there's $1,000 in there, that $1,000 would go towards our next guy buy probably. Like we would keep it. We would keep it, and the person we bought the stuff from, they would never know about it.
Yeah.
Or they would if we'd probably put it on video and get called a liar again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not proud of keeping the 200 though. I'm not. But this would be different.
Yeah.
For me, because I feel like that would be.
We bought this. Everything as is.
Yeah, and here's another thing. Here's another thing to consider on the stuff we bought from that buy. How much of that stuff has been?
Oh, I know.
How many defects have we had with stuff that we didn't anticipate? Right. Like little things that would be worth $25, but
garbage pail crashers.
They were stored improperly.
Yeah.
So they were broken.
Right. we're not calling her for those.
No.
So why would we call her for that?
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's been several things that
you take the good
have had damage.
And if I wanted to explain my behavior of keeping the $200, which I'm not trying to validate that or anything, but if I wanted to, I could say, oh yeah, well, what about all those times someone told me they tested it and it was working and I got it home and I plugged it in and smoke started coming out. You know what I mean? Like how many times have we lost on stuff and had to literally throw money away because people were dishonest? But that does not mean that I should have kept the $200.
Right.
There was
and it also makes you wonder, like, how many people say you shouldn't have. What would they really have done in that situation?
I'm not proud of it.
Yeah.
But I am honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you are that. I'll give you that.
I'm honest about that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not proud of what I did that day. And I'm not sure that I would do that again. I might actually bring the money back.
Yeah, especially since it's so close.
Yeah, that's a neighbor.
I know. Kind of. I mean, it's a couple of miles down the road.
But we also don't know where they got those CDs from either. That might have been from a storage unit. We don't know.
You're right. You're right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know I kept the $200 and I probably shouldn't have. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I've done some good stuff too. But I've done some bad stuff.
Yeah.
What have you done that's bad, Candace?
Nothing. I'm an angel.
Are you? Don't make me grab the paddle.
Well, you're making me wonder if we have those for you now.
Okay, I'll take a spanking if I don't have to give the $200 back. Okay, I did not mean for that talk to go quite that long. Candace, like, that's long enough. Close the video.
Well, so if we're putting videos out every day, we don't want an hour every day.
No, we don't. We don't. But
and we do know we talk a lot.
I enjoy talking sometimes. Like, you bringing that bank over. If there's $1,000, would you keep it? You sparked all that. Yep. So that was well done, Candace. Yep. But that is going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.